Means that we're Bluetooth, just like everybody showing up with us right now are Bluetoothed into the schedule because it's 3 o'clock. It's our Power Hour. It is the show that's on in the afternoon, also known as
Afternoon Delight
Remix. Love all of that. I am live in studio with the Sunny Honeys here. We've got Melanie, we've got Christina, and Adawe live on our show, and we are going to unpack this show, which is jam-packed with fun pop culture Thunderdome quiz. That's always our icebreaker. Today we got one-hit wonders, trivia, and weird facts. I'm excited. We also have Meme It or Leave It. We've got a fun one. And Addie's Reddit Rundown Report.
Addie's Reddit Rundown.
I'm excited to get into that. And Is This News? Mel had selected 3 news stories, which we are so grateful for, but we're going to let her know if we want the gift or not. That'll be up soon, and we'll finish off the show with Smash, Marry, Ghost. Can I get some pop culture Thunderdome quiz music?
It's Thunderdome time. Will you get it right? Will you get it wrong?
One hit wonder.
I was trying to remix it today.
Oh, she did it though. All right, let's do that again. Let's do.
Okay.
All right, pop culture Thunderdome quiz theme music. Take 2.
Dun dun dun, Thunderdome quiz. Who is right? Who is wrong? Who will bang the gong?
One hit wonder.
Yes.
Beautiful. I loved it. All right, let's get in here. One hit wonders.
All
The
right.
first question. The singer of the 80s hit 99 Luftballons. Nena actually had how many top 10 hits in Germany after this song?
I don't know
You gonna read the
anything about
choices?
anything in this
Is
question.
it 0? Is it 1? Is it 7 or 11?
See?
I want to go with B. A.
Okay.
I'm
I'll
gonna
go with
say
All of them.
I'm gonna say 0.
You're going to go A as well.
Yes.
C, A.
Just trust in the theme here.
That's
Next
what I'm
up,
doing.
true or false? The iconic riff on "Come On Eileen" by the Dexys Midnight Riders was Runners was inspired by centuries-old Irish jig, whose original composer is unknown.
True.
Excuse me.
True.
Irish jig composer.
I could see it.
Yeah, I could see it too. I'll say true.
Trues across the board.
Like that too.
Hey guys, what unusual item did the band Aha auction off to fund one of their final reunion tours? Was it Morton Harkett's leather jacket? Was it the original Take On Me storyboard sketches? God, I hope
I
that
love
would be
that
cool.
song.
Is it a synthesizer that malfunctioned during the music video shoot, or was it their MTV VMA Moon Man Award?
B. I'm going to say the original sketches.
I'm gonna say the storyboard sketches too.
I'm going to say C.
I have a really funny. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Next up, true or false? Blind Melon's No Rain was originally considered too depressing for radio until early focus groups said it felt happy by accident.
True.
What? False.
Yeah, I'm going to say false. No, wait. I'm going to say true.
It probably is true, but I'm gonna stay with false.
True, false. All right, next up.
Wait, I went with
She
true. I
says
switched.
true.
I'm sorry.
Oh, true, false, true. Glad I said
Girl.
that.
She's
Next
confused.
up, multiple choice. Which bizarre legal issue almost prevented Blue Dabba
Oh,
Dee?
I hate that song.
I'm Blue Dabba Dee
Stop.
by Eiffel 65 from being released. Was it a lawsuit claiming the melody matched an Italian nursery rhyme? Was it a dispute over whether a word "ba" could be copyrighted? Was it a lost hard drive containing the only finished mix, or was it a rejected album cover featuring a blue, different shade of blue? That's it.
I'm going to go with copyrighted because that seems
I'm
like the
gonna say
most
B.
legal thing.
I'm gonna say A.
C-A-B, cab. Next up, true or false? Lou Bega, creator
I like
of
this
Mambo
song.
Number 5, a little bit of
Monica
Addie, here
in
we
your
go.
life.
Recorded an entire album of Disney character-themed Mambos, including a track about Goofy.
I'm going to say true.
That sounds fun. True.
Addie's going false.
Sounds cringy. I'm going to say false because I don't want that.
False. So, next up, multiple guess. What surprising day job did Goatee return after winning his Grammy for Somebody That I Used to
Isn't it
know.
Gatya?
Whatever it is.
With
What is
Kimbra.
it? Gatya?
Gatya?
Gautier. I thought.
Gautier.
I've always said goatee over the years. I have no idea, but that's the
Gautier.
dude who sang the song. Museum activist? Is it cartoon voice actor? Was it sound engineer specializing in antique instruments, or was it a high school history teacher?
It's either C or D, I think. I'm going to go with C. I don't know.
I'm going to say B.
But I do like Kimbra,
like
who was
B.
in the background of those. She was
I'm gonna
the
say B as
background
well.
vocalist.
CBB.
I
Next
could
up,
see him being a
did I say that right? So,
Yes.
Okay, sorry. The recording of Tainted Love by Soft Cell used only one synthesizer present for every melodic element except percussion.
I'm going to say true.
Yeah, sure.
True.
True.
Trues across the board. Next up, number 9. Which strange animal noise was almost included in the final mix of Who Let the Dogs
I
Out?
hate this song.
Was it a dolphin chirp? Was it a peacock scream? Was it a slow downed puppy whine? Or was it a distorted rooster crow?
Rooster Crow. I'm going to guess.
I don't know. I'm going to say a peacock scream, because why not?
Okay.
Why not?
Jeez.
Adalway?
I have no idea. I'll go with C.
A slowed down puppy whine. All right, and finally,
Another
Chumbawamba once refused to perform tub thumping unless the venue agreed to place no fewer than 15 trampolines on stage for the audience to use.
They must have had a lot of money for insurance. I'm going to say, I feel like that's true. I
They
can't
got the
stand that
Bailey
song.
Group on their side.
Yeah.
I feel like that is true.
No fewer than 15
I don't know
That's
how.
annoying to me, but that song's annoying to me, so.
for audience use.
I would feel like it's less than 15, but probably
I'm gonna say
trampolines. I'm gonna
Gotcha.
stay with true.
I think I'm losing this.
What are you going
quiz
with,
anyway.
Christina?
I'm going to stay with true.
True. And
Yeah.
Melanie?
What did I say? I said true, I think.
True.
Yeah, I said true.
All right. All right. Glow and Tell question. What is one of your favorite one-hit wonders?
I have 3.
Do it.
Come on, Eileen. Dexys Midnight Runners.
Great.
99 Red Luft Balloons is number 2.
Oh, I like that.
And number 3, and this is in no particular order, I'm not ranking them, is Groove is in the Heart. Na, 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 na,
I
the
was like,
chills that you
slider
spill in the
sound
back.
gets me every time on that song.
Take groovy, baby.
Burn it. Love it.
All right.
What are you going with?
Mine is you can dance if you want to.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can leave your
Hats.
friends behind.
If they don't dance the way you want to dance, then no friend of mine.
Hey!
Four Non Blondes What's Up is probably
Oh my God,
one
that-
of my
and that fits
faves.
you.
What's
Yeah.
going on?
I love that.
We're,
Love it.
And we're still trying to figure out.
Hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah. I said, hey,
What's going on? We're still trying to
we
figure
gotta
that out.
clip
Dude.
that. No, I thought that was
What's
pretty
yours?
good.
I'm never going to figure out what's going on.
I actually love that Somebody That I Used to Know song.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, I do too.
so good. I must have played that on
That is a
repeat
great one.
for
Because
over
of Kimbra in the background.
so good.
All right.
All right, let's get into this answer key. Looks like Melanie is correct. It is C7.
You're welcome.
Congratulations.
Oh, another really good song is that Martika song, Toy Soldiers.
Yeah, that is
Oh.
the Eminem sampled it.
Oh, the Sophie B. Hawkins song. What was that
Damn,
one?
I wish I was your lover.
I'll
You're-
take you to the
Oh my God. Make
She
sure you were
is
smiling and warm.
Amazing.
It's a good
She
one.
is still on the road to this day because I follow her on Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh, she signed a vinyl for me. Like,
Wow.
yeah, dude. Like,
Yeah, that's a good
I
one.
love Sophie
I
B.
love
Hawkins. That album, Whaler. Oh, it was everything.
Yes.
God. Anyway, okay, moving
Number
forward.
2.
Is true across the board.
Yay.
Go me.
Congratulations, everybody.
Go me.
Next up, it was B. So, Addie, you were incorrect.
Go me.
Christina, Melanie
Womp womp.
Christina's still leading the pack here. Oh, no, Melanie is.
Yeah, I am today.
Next up, it is true. No rain. Christina incorrect. Next up, it is C. Melanie is. Woo! Are you gonna go 10 right
No,
on this?
I got this. I picked B.
Oh, I thought
5 is wrong.
I have a C here.
Look,
This-
I'm being
2,
honest.
3, 4,
Oh
5.
wow, you should
Okay.
have just took it.
Okay, so that means everybody was wrong on that one.
Wow.
Next up, number 6 is true.
Okay.
Yay, I got one
Sorry,
right.
Addie.
What?
Next up, Next up, the answer is A. He was a museum activist.
Archivist.
Oh, excuse me, archivist. Thank you. Same thing. Not really.
Wait, what number are we on?
Activism.
We are on number 8 next.
Sam.
And all of you are incorrect. Tainted Love did not only use one preset, they had multiple layered analog patches
Well,
that were
aren't
used.
they fancy?
Okay. I should have
They have a
known.
higher budget than us.
How dare we
clearly.
not know?
I didn't
Number
know.
9. Christina is correct. It was
What?
B of Peacock
I
Scream.
totally thought that was going to be wrong.
Great job.
Oh my God.
Wee, ha, ha, ha.
And finally, speaking of wee ha ha ha, she's the only one that got that right. So wee ha ha all the way home. It was false. Great job, Addie.
Me?
Yeah.
You did it.
Yeah,
I got something right.
Yay.
What a life.
What a life.
You know, all I was thinking of was the insurance. They can't be giving audiences trampoline.
I only got 4 right, I think.
Yes. Melanie wins with 5
Yes.
today. Christina 4, Addie with 3.
We all go to the copy bar cafe. Copy bar.
Oh my God.
Copy bar.
Capybara.
Let's go see the copy bar
Capybara
cafe.
Looking for
Cafe.
your wild side with a gentle twist, Sonnies? Say hello to the Capybara Cafe, Florida's most unforgettable animal experience. Get up close and personal with capybaras, reptiles, and the cutest exotic creatures around, all while learning, laughing, and making a real impact. Every visit supports animal shelters, provides sustainability, and delivers educational magic for the whole fam. So don't just scroll, scurry over to thecapybaracafe.com and book your encounter now. The Capybara Cafe, where curiosity lives and your wild heart gets to roam.
All right, we are going to get into Meme It or Leave It. Today we have the most absurd headlines from these vintage Twitter accounts. This is when Twitter used the old Tweety Bird. But I love these. These are really, really funny. Like this first one. Breaking news, Melanie. Burglar. An Oak Hill community couple discovered a thief in their home Saturday after a man told a joke and heard a laugh upstairs.
That's funny.
Oh my God.
That would be me. I'd be like
hilarious.
burglarizing and telling jokes.
Right? This next one. A group of students playing hide and seek in the Harris Fine Arts Center at 11 p.m. caused a facility member to call university police. The police arrived, but they were not able to find any of the students.
Ghosts.
Crazy, right?
Oh, they were playing hide. They were
Took me a
hiding.
minute.
Thank you very little. Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Next up, breaking news. At 2:58 p.m., the Learning Center on Hanson Street reports a man across this way stands at his window for hours watching the center, making parents nervous. Police ID'd the subject as a cardboard cutout of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Awesome. Next up, breaking news. Polly the anxious goat is the only calm when she wears her duck costume. Aww. That's
Your little baby.
You think that would work for Daisy?
not news. All right. Next up, breaking news. Woman accidentally joins search party looking for herself.
There was something like that a few weeks ago. The man was drunk and he joined the search party.
Yeah.
He's like, "Who are we looking for?" And he's like, "Bro, that's me."
No
Yeah.
way.
No, I remember this. It was
hilarious.
There was something.
Next up, the owls are not what they seem in Arlington, North Military Road at 5:20 p.m. November 10th, responding to a call about an injured owl on the side of the road. An officer found a large mushroom.
Oh, jeez.
What?
Because it looks like a thing.
Yeah, right?
Maybe the person who called was on mushrooms.
Probably.
How about this beauty here? And this next one, Tom McEldrun, who asked to remain anonymous. They just put his name in the story. Yes, he remain anonymous, and now we've got Todd and his last name. Unbelievable.
And here's his phone number. Yeah, and his address.
Next up, I've been posting my letters in dog poo boxes for 2 years. This old dude has been obviously
No
trying to
wonder
mail
they never
letters.
got to their final destination.
my
Oh,
God.
that's a
pretty shitty thing that can
story.
happen.
Yeah, definitely. And then finally, a cow photobombing a horse stuck in a fence.
Oh, that's funny.
Look at the cow just peeking
The
through
cow's
there.
like, "Ha, you idiot."
Wait.
Yeah, good. No idea.
Oh.
Awesome.
There it is, guys. Sorry.
There it is. There it
There's
is.
the cow.
Oh, I see. That was the Grand Theft Auto one. An elderly woman and her accomplice make low-speed getaway after stealing mobility scooter while disabled owners in the church. Jeez.
And those things are
Hateful.
so slow. I've had to like help a friend and like ride the little one back.
Oh
in
my God,
Publix,
stop.
And it's like so slow.
I'd rather
So
walk.
they were stealing this while the disabled
funny.
owner was at church. Dang, guys.
That's what they used to get the leg in the Reddit story
Oh
yesterday.
my god!
Oh my
I can't
goodness.
stop thinking about that
Oh my
leg.
God. Let's go
So
to Ben and
funny.
Jerry's.
Yeah, let's just head over to Ben and Jerry's and get us a pint
Yay.
or 6.
All right, Sonnies, let's be real. Some people chase sunsets, but the rest of us, we chase scoops. And nobody serves up good vibes like Ben & Jerry's St. Augustine on St. George Street. Here's the scoop within the scoop. Their catering team is legendary. They roll up cooler first and sprinkle happiness on everything. Weddings, birthdays, block parties, you name it. They don't just serve ice cream, they serve moments you'll never forget. So grab your people, grab your spoons, and head to Ben & Jerry's St. Augustine.
What did you just say to children?
I said children are great.
Children are right. That's why we're always wrong. Let's get into Addie's Reddit rundown report so we can get right.
Okay, guys, today is all about petty revenge.
Oh, I love this.
This is very Melanie.
This is not, and you know what? This is not 50 Cent because he is in his own category
Oh my
of petty.
gosh, I love him right now.
Okay. What are we doing here?
The TLDR stopped coworkers from leaving trash on my desk.
Oh, I'm on board with
This
this.
one's kind of for you, Mel.
Whatever
honestly. I
they're
thought of
doing,
you.
I'm on board.
I know, right? So for those of us with work experience, I don't know. Anyway, coworkers would regularly put their drink. Oh, many years ago, I had a corner desk near the door, and coworkers would regularly put their drinks on my desk on their way to the restroom and pick them up on their way back. After asking them not to do that, I put an extra wastebasket at the end of my desk and started tossing their drinks in it.
Yeah.
They were often genuinely surprised to find no drink when they came back through. I just apologized and told them I didn't know who left their trash on my desk, but I needed my desk space to work. They also bumped into my chair while cutting through my work area. These things would happen multiple times a day, and it was always the same handful of people. It was so bad that if I were to roll my chair back 6 inches, I'd accidentally run into them. So that's exactly what I started doing.
Yes.
When I had to get a file from the side drawer, I would roll my chair back and turn sideways to get the files. I decided that I needed a file pretty much every time someone was cutting through my workspace. It took a few times, but the worst offenders soon stopped after a few interactions between their ankles and my chair legs.
I'm so sorry.
I would always profusely apologize and ask if they were okay, offer to help them get back to their desk,
Everything sounds great.
write an accident
I love
report,
this so much.
etc. Nobody was ever seriously injured, but I'm sure there were some bruises. I'm not proud, but I would do it all again if I were at that desk in that office.
Oh my
So
God.
that's her petty revenge story.
Yes. This is hilarious.
I support her 1,000,000%.
175.
And I like that she's still doing the corporate passive aggressive thing just to be
Yeah.
like, oh my goodness, I
I'm
am
so sorry. Can I help you get back to your desk? I hope you didn't get hurt.
Yeah, limpy.
I love this.
Do you guys have any stories like this, like, you know, in your different workspaces over time that like people were taking advantage of your area and you're like, are you kidding me right now?
So it backfired on me once.
Okay.
So I had this little workspace, right? Like you'd walk into the building. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say where it was. You'd walk into the building. There was like a glass.
Yeah.
And then there was a door behind me that I would go in and out of. It was like my little space.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I did not know because then there was a bookcase with stuff that other people could come and grab. Well, it got to the point where I was getting annoyed because I'd be on like calls or whatever. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna get you. I almost said a bad word. I shut the door. And I'm like, ha, ha, ha. Well, then I had to go to the bathroom. I tried to get out. Nobody informed me that the door sticks. I got stuck in my little space.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, can somebody help me? So it like my petty backfired on me.
That's so funny. When I was working over at Tiffany's again, we would have these like cubbies underneath the jewelry cases that would be like our drawer for client books or receipts or blah, 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 blah. And they'd be secured at night. So like any kind of important information. Anyway, long story short, there was this older gentleman that I used to work with, and he would always get so fussy if anyone was over by his drawer thinking that we were like going to steal his client book book or anything like that. So he would literally go over to his drawer and pass gas so bad. And
Wow.
and so that nobody would go over there. And we would always call it like the green area. It was like the green goblins. Yeah.
Is
He would
with
literally
him?
get there in a suit, dressed to impeccable.
That's a whole new level
And
of petty. I'm not that petty.
We would set up all the jewelry, and all of a sudden, before we would open it, we would hear like a
Ew.
dad fart too, and it was like, really, bro? Like we have to work in this gallery. Oh my god, it was horrible.
Oh my
That is.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
I've seen some salesmen's craziness
That's
over the years. Yeah, that's one of
I
them. Yeah.
can't. Oh my God.
But this chick, wow, she really took control of her
I love
narrative
it.
here. Any thoughts on this like office etiquette?
Well, I have a pretty funny petty story. So I was working at one of the attorney's offices, and Post-it notes on files, because there's a million things you need Post-it notes
True.
for, reminders,
I love a
whatever,
good Post-it.
all over the place. So that was definitely our jam, Post-it notes for days. And one of the attorneys would get so frustrated if there was like an outdated Post-it note, like, we've already done this task. Why is this Post-it note here? This is ridiculous. This is confusing. And he gets so worked up about it. And so on his birthday one day, when he was at the courthouse, we had saved all of the Post-it notes for like 3 months. We had probably 1,000 little.
No
my
way.
God. What did
Tell
you do
me,
with
We
them?
tell
went
me.
in his office.
Put 'em everywhere.
And we put them everywhere. I mean, he was finding them inside of books like 6 months later. He
That's
walked in
hilarious.
the office and he was like, what the hell?
Did that actually send him to another level of
I mean,
anger?
at first he was mad,
guys
and
laughing?
then he was just hysterically laughing.
'Cause there's
He's like,
nothing you
"Oh
can
my
do,
god, guys!"
yeah.
And the thing is that he had clients coming in that day, and so we were like, "Well, this is how you got to fix that."
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And so he's like trying to
Were
like
you guys
hide them all.
laughing
They were
so
in the
hard?
drawers. They were in his. I mean, they were everywhere.
Oh my
That's
It was
gosh.
good. So
That's a good
Brandon
one.
Beardsley, if you're listening to this,
We got you, boo.
we got
That's
you.
awesome, Christina.
Yeah,
That's
it
a
was
great
so
story.
good. I know.
Oh my God.
Do you have any quirky, fun?
Honestly, I'm like racking my brain trying to think of one.
I
and
see you over there,
don't-
like trying to like go through
I
it.
don't think I have any. The only thing I've experienced is very aggressive head-on revenge. Where,
Oh.
like when I worked at Carrabba's, like
Okay.
everybody. I hope no one I know ever sees this. In the Carrabba's world. But no, everyone really did not love the manager there, and like one day we all figured out basically someone left a note on her car, and it was like outing her for making stuff up. It kind of feels like revenge because it was making stuff up about her, outing her for some real things. But like it was like telling
that's
everybody that
not
she was like a
nice.
swinger.
Oh wow,
that's
Upside down
dirty.
pineapple
That's
hanger
really
off.
dirty.
Yeah, and so basically it was a whole big deal, and everyone's like, "Who wrote the note? Who wrote?"
Did
the
they ever
note?"
find out who wrote the note?
It was Addie.
No, it was.
It was not.
I actually liked the manager. I was like, she's so misunderstood. No one gets her.
That is totally you,
She
yeah.
just likes to have a good time.
Oh my God. That's hilarious.
But yeah, no, I don't know about petty revenge. I'm maybe that'll be in my future.
I mean, I'm here for this one though. I think she
Yeah,
did
I
this
love it.
one with grit and grace.
Yeah.
Like,
she
and-
didn't harm. I mean, it's funny.
Yeah, it is fun. It reminds me of what's the movie Office Space, right?
Oh my god,
yes,
I love that
very
movie.
much
The
Office
stapler,
Space.
dude.
My
Have you seen my
stapler.
stapler?
Oh my god!
Excuse me,
And
ma'am.
then they
you-
put him downstairs.
It's funny you mentioned that today. You know who made me watch that movie?
Who?
RJ Posner.
It's his birthday.
Happy birthday! Thanks for showing me all the good movies.
We should take him to Panache.
Let's take him to
Ooh,
Panache.
I bet he'd
It's like
love that.
Scarecrow getting restuffed.
Stop.
Every time since 1987, Panache opened its doors to be a cut above the rest. Their mission at Panache is to care for their team, their guests, and community from scalp to soul and bring the joy to the world one service at a time. The Panache difference is their carefully chosen and highly trained staff there to exceed your expectations. The same goes for their elegant salon space, dedicated to guest comfort and devotion to innovation and artistry. They're focused on making your day and continually raising the bar by aligning with Aveda's mission. You gotta get panache.com and get with it, boo.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now segue into Is This News? Melanie sent over 3 incredible, very creative news stories. But we, Sunnies, are going to tell her, yep, that's news, or nope, she missed it again. All right, let's get into Is This News? Can I get some theme music?
Just say yes, it's news, because it is.
I knew that was coming.
There's your
It's news.
It's news.
It's news.
Or it's not. Or it's not.
I like that.
Or it's not.
Remix.
I like it all. Yeah.
All right, surfers and wave chasers, this one's for Jimbo. Imagine dragging your flamingo floaty into a crowded landfill, then hitting the waves on it. That's what's basically this old school foam surfboards are doing. Shedding microplastics into the sea like it's confetti at a beach party. Enter a eco-woke plant-powered surfboard, a 3D printed stick of corn or sugarcane magic that rides like butter. It won't dissolve into the ocean and doesn't heat
stick of
plastic
corn that rides
trash.
like
I know, I'm loving this.
Ride that butter.
It's not just a board, but you can ride that butter. It's a tiny rebellion against surf culture. The
Tiny
way
butter
this is a
riding.
new way of looking at surfboards.
Yes, so the boards are made from Swell Cycle, and it used polylactic acid, a plant-based plastic made from things like corn or sugarcane.
Oh, that's the straws that
Yeah,
that people
because
are using.
they're 3D printed instead of carved from big foam blocks. There's no waste. Traditional surfboard manufacturing wastes nearly 40% of the foam blocks and cutoffs.
Oh.
So when they shape the foam boards,
Yeah.
it's 40% waste.
We know what Kevin from the Oak, right?
Yeah, Jim's actually working on his shop this week.
He does incredible surfboards, but this is a cool way of looking at
Yeah, I think this
eco-friendly.
is interesting. I don't know that my husband would actually buy one of these and ride one of these.
That
But
was
here's
my
the-
question:
Wait.
is would you think the surf culture is going to fold into something
I
like this?
don't know, but
If
here's
it
the,
rides like butter.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I underlined rides like butter.
Yeah.
but here's the problem. How expensive are these? Sometimes stuff that they try to make
that
like
butter on
healthier
my
for the
corn.
planet ends up being like 4 times more expensive.
That's a very good point. That sometimes these ecological products
I call them healthy
because
boards.
they're not just so like they're not used to making them and
yeah,
like
so
what-
it ends up being more.
But I mean, this is how electric cars got started too. You just had to if you
Yeah.
believed in ecological and environmentally friendly.
I think for some people this might be news, but I think for like traditional surfers, I think they're like, I don't know.
I was like, help me out with this. Don't surfers sometimes like make their own
Yeah,
boards?
which they're saying that they
That
use
which
this
creates
foam
the
core,
micro-
The
but
foam.
they waste so much of it, so they came up with this new way
Well,
of
the only
3D
thing
printing.
that I'm thinking
You
with
come from
that-
the world of 3D printing, so
I mean, I know. The only thing I'm
She
thinking
was
though-
3D printed.
God,
But the only thing I was thinking is, I think surfers like that part.
yeah.
Where they're making their board, it's like a moment. It's part of it.
Yeah.
So that's
It's the
that would be
culture.
Taking
another
that
like,
away from it.
hard thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe there's a way you can 3D print a surfboard shaped block that you send to someone.
Good,
Yeah, that's
good.
not a bad idea, Addie.
And then they can
And then
sand
they
it
can
down and they can
sand
do
it
their
down.
things.
And then they'd have to keep all the chippings and then return those if we're gonna keep it.
All I can think
True.
of is
Yeah.
So that's maybe
when
not
you
good.
go to a restaurant or somewhere these days, this is what the story makes me think of, and you get those biodegradable straws that fall apart in your drink.
Some of them don't anymore, though. Some of them are really
Some
good
of them are
nowadays.
actually
Finally,
good. Yeah.
finally, you don't even
I
know.
don't want to eat paper in my drink.
One of the
No, there's
one
some
of the
good ones
really
now.
cool conversations we're going to have coming up is going to be with Michelle from Panache, and that's I believe it's Tuesday. She's coming in studio. What's really really cool about their salon is they're 90% eco. Like, yeah, they're incredible. They save the hair clippings, all the bleach, all of that
that's
stuff
cool.
is repurposed, and they have a company that comes in and takes all of the waste and repurposes it. You guys are gonna. I'm having
I
chills.
love that so
can't
much.
I love
I
her.
didn't know that.
She's gonna be a great conversation.
Oh, I'm so
yeah,
excited.
They're incredible
She's-
people.
and
so
she's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah. So do you think eco-friendly companies getting into eco-friendly vibes, is that something you guys are interested in? Do you think that's newsworthy? What do you
Yes.
think?
Always
I
for
think
me.
it's news, yeah.
I think some of it
100%.
is.
I love it all.
I think it is too. I think it's the future. We have got to look at these plastics
Totally,
in
we
the
have to
water.
do
I
this.
think
We
some
have
of it
to.
is news. I
Yeah,
think
I
some
think
of it
it's
is
news.
not.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
I
got
love it.
3, and then are you voting against your own story?
I'm saying 50%.
You got to give me one or the other.
I can't.
So she's saying not news on her own story. Let's get that there very clear on Sunny TV.
Oh yeah, I can't vote on my own stories. Never mind.
Okay, all right. That's moving forward. What's moving into the old Wendy's on Anastasia Island? Yeah.
Oh,
This has been a big convo. Here we go. Our deeply departed Wendy's on the Anastasia Island is being reborn like a caffeinated phoenix. No more square burgers, no more drive-through.
No more
We've-
freaking potatoes.
We're now landing with Red Owl Coffee Company.
Oh yay! Another coffee company
We
in
have so
St.
many.
Augustine.
We have so many.
we had
coffees.
0 to like a gajillion.
We do this every single
What?
time.
Vape shops
We did
and-
this with cupcakes. We
God,
did this
yeah.
with donuts.
We did.
Now
And then we do
have.
What's the other one?
Dude.
Banks,
I know. We've got a
bake
lot.
shops,
Yeah.
coffee shops.
Oh my God, so
shops.
many.
So here we go. Construction to remodel the building sits at how much?
I don't know.
$800,000 for the exterior shell. Red Owl Coffee started where? In Georgia.
It started in Georgia and continues to expand into
Stay there.
East Florida locations. The drive-through stays, making it a quick sip stop for both locals and beachbound visitors.
I mean, I like that it is kind of a local company-ish. I mean, it's still Southern
That's Georgia.
drawl to
That's
it.
not local.
Well,
But
and
I
we
mean-
also need another. I mean, drive-through coffee is different than just a regular
That's what I
coffee
was getting
shop.
to,
So at
yeah.
least
I
there's
think
going to be a
that's- yeah.
drive-through coffee. I like that.
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it.
This is kind of cool. I mean,
that's
and
neat.
it
Yeah.
does.
I think there's always, honestly, as you're saying it, I'm like, it makes sense that all these things happen like that. There's so many people here.
Yeah.
There's room for
But
more
food
coffee.
is new. But wait, food is news. We always say that. So this, there's probably gonna
But
be
I
food
also
in
have
there.
to throw this into the mix too because I think that this is not a box chain store. It's not a
Yeah.
Dunkin'. It's not a Starbucks. This is actually something a little bit different. Now, as far as the coffee game goes, what's going to make them so different? What's going to be that draw for that local, attention? I'm not sure. That's a prime spot of real estate.
Yeah.
It's easy in, easy out access.
Parking.
Literally,
Yeah.
that space has not
They
been
have
used.
great
It must
parking.
have been a fortune. That space has not been.
No.
And it's right next to the dispensary.
Yeah.
So you can get up and get down at the same
Get
time.
up and get
That's
down.
so
Yeah.
Augustine, coffee shop
And weed.
dispensary.
Really,
Coffee
truly,
and weed,
that's
man.
interesting, right? I'm really glad you guys brought that up. It is.
Like Christina
Yeah.
said, get up to get down.
yeah.
Get up
Or get down to get up. What did you say?
Yeah.
I don't know what I said, but it made some sense at the time.
Get up to get down, baby.
Get up and get down.
911. All right, let's go. That was, what do you guys think? Newsworthy? I think it's news. It's
Yeah.
local news. Yeah.
I think it is because it's a drive-through.
Yeah. Interesting.
Food is news.
It is, yeah.
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 All right. Gather around.
God.
Here we go. Not news. I'm just kidding.
Quickly, not news
We're
already.
gathering around again. Are we going to circle back too?
Oh, we're around the digital campfire because Australia just marched into 2026 like kids. Hand over the TikTok and back away from the ring lights.
Oh, yeah.
They
I
hit
like
a
this story.
world first ever national under 16 social media ban.
This came
That's
out.
awesome.
It happened,
Yep.
I think, on Monday or Tuesday. Just happened.
Wow.
And
Good
I
for
was
them.
in the back. I was getting ready to come here, and I saw it, and I was like, yes.
So apps are scrambling, teams are sobbing into their Stanley Cups, and regulators are out there conducting the world's most awkward age verification checks.
Yeah.
Hold tight. The ripple effects are about to hit harder than a surprise on Instagram. This is going to be a worldwide movement. I'm
Yep.
seeing a lot of buzz around this. A lot of people are like, this is a great idea. I'd love to hear your opinions.
So enforcement officially started this week, making Australia the first nation to require major platforms like TikTok, Insta, YouTube, and Snapchat to block all users under 16. Companies face huge fines if they don't comply, which means age verification is getting stricter and more creative. Think AI estimation, linked IDs, or new compliance tools. Critics warn that some teams rely on social media for connection. Critical. Especially isolated youth, and sudden cutoff may have emotional impacts. Give me a break.
Yeah.
Others argue it could set a global precedence, with several nations already observing how it plays out.
I know we are.
Some platforms are still letting underage users slip through during opening week, but regulators say the cleanup is coming.
So I got to pivot to you, Mel, first because you are the closest to the youth of America. Please tell us, under the one republic for which it stands, one nation, will the children be able to recover from losing their social media?
I think at first it's going to be hard because they grew up in this world, but I think once they don't have their phones.
Once they get into the routine of it.
And this actually prompted me to do something. I think I heard about this on Monday, like I said. So Tuesday, I coach a Junior 1 team at the gym. That's one of the teams. They're called the Broadway Ladies. They're all like 10 to 16.
oh,
right?
so you have a real range
So
there.
I
of
came up with this
attitude.
idea. When you get home from school, give your phones to your parents. You cannot have your phones.
Yeah.
And so the next day we checked in with them, and I'm like, so how was it? They're like, I actually was more focused. I was able to get more things done. I was ready to come to practice. I did this, I did that. And I'm like, so did you miss your phone? They're like, well, at first, but then one of them was like, I started riding my bike outside again. So just to this kind of prompted me, like, let's see what happens. And I think the larger issue with this is that we're creating this addiction for children with these things.
By enabling it.
Yeah, it's like
agree.
here, like you see it in restaurants all the time, parents with their kids. Now, if a child is autistic, I do understand the need. That's a different realm. I'm talking about, I think it's creating a strange addiction in children that doesn't need to be there and unnecessary.
Have you guys
agree.
seen The Social Dilemma on Netflix?
Yes!
Yeah,
That
that
whole
is
documentary,
creepy.
that whole
So good.
documentary just lays out that Facebook and social media is dangerous. Not
Yes.
only does it pigeonhole anyone you're on it, and your algorithm is going to send you what you want to see. So not
Yep.
only does it contribute to the massive divide that we all have between each other, because you're not going to experience different people and different opinions.
Right.
No, I guarantee you my algorithm is way different than everyone else in this room. Yeah.
And then on top of that, they've literally done research that proves that it's addictive, it's dangerous for children, and no one that works at Facebook allows their kids to use it. Is
Well,
what
they
we
even
learned.
had the TikTok executives go on record. Well, I don't even know if they work there anymore, but they definitely formulated this app, this program, to be addicting to children.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's what's scary about it. Christina, you deal with a little bit more of a different way of life, more of like unplugged. So I'd love to hear
do.
your perspective on this.
I do. So, I know a lot of nomads. I know a lot of people with families with, multiple children who are traveling around the country and homeschooling their kids. And so those kids' socialization is different. Now there are events where like we all converge onto the same spot and we meet up for 10 days at a time and those kids just run amok and they have the best time. But I do think that there's a time and a place for some version of social media. And another thing I will say about this is YouTube. What I think is interesting is that YouTube was one of the things in these talking points. And what happens if YouTube, suddenly kids, like if you can't have like an under 16 profile anymore. So now you have to use mom's profile. And what the
Right.
hell is on mom's profile?
Right.
So I do think that there are certain areas that like create a space for kids or else they are going to use their adult
Absolutely.
space for it. They're going to find a way to get on their mom's social media, their whatever. And so I feel like you do have to still take that into consideration.
Yeah.
Along the same line, though, I do believe it's super dangerous for these kids to
Well,
be
You know what I thought
just
of?
willy-nilly out
so
there.
with all the situations that happened last week, on US One. So, and I was talking to my friend Jess about this. So she has two sons that are in college, and one of them was home. And then she has a daughter who's going to be 13 next week. And they were talking about it, and the son goes to her, "Mom, have you seen the video of the incident of the person, And she's like, "No." And he says, "Here," Jess looks at it, she's like, "I can't watch this." Well, then her daughter's going to be 13. Says, "Oh, I saw it last week. I saw it the other day." It's causing these children to be so desensitized that it's like, "Oh, you just
Yeah.
saw someone's
I saw
last
someone
moments of
die.
life."
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
And that
scary.
to me is what's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
so-
think Australia's they're trying to do something
I
and go
like
in the
it.
right direction. So I think
But
it's
then
good.
I've got to pivot to Adalwe here, who knows a lot of these, especially these social media apps, ins and outs of
Yeah.
them. How on earth are they going to police this?
How's it going to work?
I don't know. I mean, that's why I really liked Christina's point, because I do think policing it seems really hard, and it does seem like it could just open doors for people to end up on the wrong side of it. Because if they're going to start assuming that kids aren't looking at it, that seems like
Right.
a worse. It seems
Right.
almost, maybe is it too late kind of thing. I don't want
Right.
to say that it's too late. Maybe it was always not the right idea
Right.
to
Yeah,
let it go this way, but it is this way.
Yeah.
And
Does it go down to actually policing the device? Like, if a kid has a cell phone, which most adults love to have, some kind of touch with their kids so that they can text them. I know my niece now she has an iPhone watch, but it's basically only used for mom and dad to communicate with
Right.
her, which is, you're kind of taking that away. Is that going to be like a teen device, kind of? Is that what we're thinking?
Also, when then do you teach people? Is there become a class situation, like a class that you learn how to then introductory to
Yeah.
social media? Like you're 16, kind of. What's interesting is kids get to ease into it, however quickly their parents let them.
Yeah.
Maybe
Right.
that's not easing, but I mean, anyone that has ever started social media, it's the same for any of us. You start with one account,
Yeah.
then you make more.
Well, we know the Baileys over at the sheriff's office.
Yep.
And they have created some programs in St. Johns County School District that are
So good.
teaching online awareness, especially to parents and the students.
Oh, neat.
They're two separate things there. Yeah.
That's
That's
cool.
cool.
But you imagine teaching that without anyone knowing even what social media is, right? So pretend this child never ever saw it. That class looks a lot different
Yeah.
than it does now. Right now, it looks like. Remember, this is what
Chaos.
posting looks like. Well, honestly, right now, at least there's a framework. The kids already know what Instagram looks like and Facebook
Right.
looks like. Now they just get to be told what can you post, what shouldn't you post, what does it mean when you post, and they get what you're talking about because they've been on it. But it's, I'm just saying, like, that's
Kids
another
are
thing
curious.
to think about. And kids are curious. They're
And
going to find
if you
things.
told me no as a kid, I would find a way to
Oh,
see
yeah.
it.
And then you think of problems like with the sex talk. People debate, like, do you have it or do you not?
Right.
And it
Right.
would be like that. Like, how old should my kid be when
Yeah.
I teach them about
Yeah.
the dangers of Facebook? But also, that's still kind of a thing that's a thing.
Well,
It really
and the
truly
other
is.
thing is when I coached at Ponte Vedra High School, I said to them, I had sat all the girls down and I said, okay, show me your social media or whatever. And thank God I had the gym with other young kids, and our coaches, a lot of them are in their 20s. So I was like, show me how to find secret accounts. So they would be like, oh, Mel, we got you. So
Yeah, because you know what a Finsta
yes,
is.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I was
that's
able, I
scary,
got really
yeah.
good at finding these. That's why I call myself a find-outologist. And I would find the girls' posts, and I was like, okay, I had a meeting with them and their parents. I said, listen, if you're going to post in a swimsuit, these are the 2 poses you can post. So I had to like teach them. I said, if I see anything different, you're dismissed from the team. And they knew I wasn't playing around. And I'll tell you, those parents were so thankful. We were like, we didn't even know our kid was posting this. But for some reason, as a coach, you're kind of, and Addie will understand, you guys will understand. As a coach, yes, we're still adults and we're grown-ups, but we're like cool grown-ups in a way. So
Speak their language.
the kids were able to, I guess, I don't know if relate is the right word, but it hit different
they
coming
could
from
receive
me.
it better.
Yeah,
Sure.
and they knew like Coach Mel's not messing around. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna get dismissed.
Another point I want to bring up though is that like kids these days are so flippin' smart because of
Yeah,
social media. I
sneaky.
mean, like I was like doing something, whatever, one day cooking something, and I'm like, I don't know how to cook this, whatever it was, something super traditional. And Trey Posnack comes in and he's like, oh, don't you know? Anytime that you cook this, you should do this, this, and this. And it's because he watches kid YouTube all day, and somehow I guess they were teaching him like the basics of cooking an
Yeah.
egg or whatever.
So
the
there
heck it
is a
was.
benefit to it.
Yeah, I
There's
mean,
an
the fact
it's an
that he
education.
knows,
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, there's a
we
lot.
had Mr. Rogers in Sesame Street growing up, and now that's kind of getting obsolete. Where these kids are now tuning into YouTube Kids.
But I think there's a
Is this going to work? We got to go round robin about this. Do you think if this was rolled out in the U.S., do you think this will work?
I think if it rolls out in the U.S., it needs to be different than Australia. Australia as a country is just stricter on a whole lot of things than the U.S. is. Like
I don't think it ever will. roll out in the
drugs.
US.
I don't know that U.S. it will happen. I kind of agree with Addie, but I think if it does, it has to be done in a completely different way. Because Australia, the people in that country are used to like.
How do they regulate it? Like, what's the fine
know.
look like? I want to see what does the punishment look like?
We got to follow it. We
Yeah.
got to follow the story.
Yeah, that's very interesting. What do you guys think? Do you
And I
think this
mean-
is going to work in the U.S.?
They can regulate it. It would just look like hiring
Different.
a bunch of people that are their whole job is vetting whether this account is a child or not.
Yeah, watching it as a child or not.
That's almost creepy.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Then you, but
Right?
then you also are going to have parents that are going to pretend and they're going to verify. And here you go. Here's your account. You
That's
have those.
exactly what I'm.
Because-
There's the enabler parent out
Because the
there.
parents
so much
these
of that.
days want to be their friend more than their
And
parent.
you know what? That's why no one in America is going to do that. The money that they would lose from creating this thing that would end up deleting accounts, then it would end up deleting potentially adults' accounts
Yeah.
where they look like they might not be adults.
Right.
And then before you know it, Meta's like, why are we deleting bajillion accounts a day? We don't want to do that. That's not
Yeah.
what we're here for.
I don't know.
Right.
We'll have
Yeah,
to
we're
follow
too
that.
money oriented
Interesting.
to
We're
like
too money
protect children
oriented.
anymore.
And it's a whole industry now. Yeah.
Very, very
we're gonna
interesting.
I'm going to definitely keep following
But
this.
this is news.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
I
I
think
definitely feel like this is news too, and I definitely
Okay.
need to go to a place where we're 21 and over is allowed to be, which has been 39.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No kid
39,
games
the
there,
hidden gem
baby.
of downtown St. Augustine since 2016. This is your secret getaway to a fabulous time. It's tucked away inside the lobby of the St. George Inn, and this charming spot boasts a courtyard setting that's straight out of a dream at the north end of St. George Street. Their wine collection features over 85 unique gems, is a journey into the extraordinary. You'll find wines from both small and large producers. They're open daily from 8 to 8 and Thursday to Sunday from 1 to 7. You got to check them out. Bin 39.
All right, big reminder, the Pop series. This is a champagne tasting experience. It's happening at Bin 39 Bodega. You guys got to check this out. People have been loving this. They're peak tasting menus for different champagnes. You can get a flute or a suite of flutes. There it is, over at Bin 39 Bodega. Big shout out to Bin 39. We love you guys. And yeah, check that out on their socials. Pretty interesting.
We didn't tell everybody what the Sunny team is doing tonight. We have team outing.
It's going to be so
do.
fun. It's going to be a good time.
We have the tasting tours. The world famous Grinch will be taking the Sunny Honeys around town on a tasting tour. We're going to have so much flipping fun tonight.
Oh my
I
God.
cannot wait.
We got to dress warm though, guys.
We're going to have a great time no
Wearing
matter
a
what.
coat, for sure.
Speaking of warm, let's get warm with Smash, Marry, Ghost.
Warm, let's get hot.
All right.
God.
So, yeah.
Wow.
All right.
Okay, so these I'm like, damn, that was too
Oh,
good.
God, who is it today?
It was perfect.
But whatever.
Who is it today, Addie?
These three women didn't just, yes, put on the shades. These three women didn't just make Christmas hits. They own the season like it's under exclusive licensing.
Oh, okay.
Today, we're talking about Mariah Carey,
Yay!
Brenda Lee,
Oh, good.
and Ariana Grande.
Okay,
this is easy.
okay.
Okay, and we're talking about Brenda Lee in her prime. Okay?
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
so
definitely
you guys
got
know.
you
Because
loud
if
and
you don't
clear.
know who she is, she's the one that does that song.
Rockin' around
rockin' around,
the Christmas tree, yeah.
rockin', you know. We'll read about it in a second. So, well, let's talk about Mariah Carey,
Done.
the 5-octave diva who turned a '90s throwback bop into a seasonal juggernaut.
Yes.
Mariah Carey doesn't just sing Christmas; she is Christmas. Every December, she reemerges like a glitter-drenched groundhog and reclaims her throne.
Groundhog.
Drenched groundhog. That's hilarious.
That's David's new nickname.
She won't allow it, yes.
As we've talked about, this song was a late bloomer. So, All I Want for Christmas Is You hit number 1 25 years after its
Yep.
release.
Yep.
So, patience
They didn't
really
like
is a
And
it.
virtue.
guess what, y'all? It's number 1 again this season. God bless
Would
America.
you look at that? So she's a multiverse queen. So there's a tour, a book, a special, a Hallmark level of branding. She's monetizing mistletoe. Like she's everywhere.
Yes.
Hi.
So then we have Brenda Lee. Okay, guys. I had a feeling it was going to be like this.
No, I'm
No,
okay
she's
with
a
that.
A
classic.
teen pop powerhouse turned lifelong genre hopper.
Okay,
Oh,
I like a hopper.
Brenda Lee followed her Christmas classic with a huge 1960s run, scoring dozens of hits, a number 1 with "I'm Sorry," and later reinventing herself in as a Nashville country star.
Oh.
She
Yeah.
wound up in both the rock and roll and country music halls of
Yes,
fame,
she did.
Wow.
proving Little Miss Dynamite wasn't just a nickname.
There's no
Good
one
for
hit
her.
wonder there, baby.
She was a chart monster. After her holiday hit, she racked up to 47 Hot 100 entries in just 5 years.
Okay.
Wow.
More than almost any other female artist of the 60s. So she's really cool.
Oh, the 60s.
Butterface.
She's a genre shapeshifter. When pop cooled, she slid seamlessly into country music before anyone else did.
That's-
the thing
okay,
now.
congratulations.
She invented it, basically.
Brenda.
Oh, Brenda. Let's talk about Ariana.
Ew,
She's
let's
the modern
not.
princess of pop with a voice
Thank
like
you,
whipped
next.
cream and a catalog of hits to match.
I love her, so
I
good.
need that. Ariana proved Christmas songs could still chart in the streaming era, especially when they sound like a flirtation set to a snow globe beat.
Yeah, she's something magical.
So her song "Santa Tell Me" is one of Spotify's most streamed holiday tracks,
me.
pulling billions of plays every Christmas. It's a modern classic. It re-enters the Billboard Top 10 every year, and is the only post-2010 holiday song to do it consistently.
See how good, little
You're
Ariana.
doing great, sweetie.
Also, she has a hit with Mariah Carey too.
this.
Yeah.
I don't have it.
All right, Melanie, let's get into
Okay,
this.
I was done with mine before Addie even finished the names. I am marrying Mariah Carey, and my 2026 goal is to be as unbothered as Mariah
God,
Carey.
she is
Bruh.
so unbothered.
I love it.
Could care less about everything else. I love it. It looks peaceful.
And I'm smashing Brenda Lee.
Okay.
And I'm ghosting, no joke here, like no surprise, Ariana
Really,
Grande.
I actually think that you would really get along
I
with
don't
Ari.
like her.
But
Me too.
Yeah, I do think
like
that.
Have you ever like dove in and like found and talked like saw her personality?
Maybe, well, then have her come on, Sunny, and we could sit down and talk.
I think you'd really vibe with her. I'm not kidding. Like
Yeah.
she's a little bit of a
I remember
prankster.
one time Addie goes, Mel, you guys could share clothes.
You really could. You're tiny just like her. It's perfect. Well, I'm smashing Ariana
I knew
Grande.
you were gonna do that.
I love it. She can just we could have a great romp with that. It'll be fun. I'm ghosting Brenda Lee because some things need to be left in the past.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
And who are you marrying?
Of course, Mariah. I mean, of course. Of course.
Me and Mariah.
She would be
Go
unbothered
back
by my
like babies and
antics. I'd be a
pacifiers.
great stepdad to the kids. She obviously does not want to smash anymore.
No.
It would be separate bedrooms, maybe even separate houses. I'm fine with all that, but I can definitely pull together an outfit and make her look good on any red carpet.
Or she
Mariah,
can make
baby,
you look good.
Pony up, honey. Let's go.
All right, Christina Adalway.
I have changed my mind. Like, I have all these scribble marks
That was me
going on.
yesterday.
Oh my god! I'm like, I don't know, but I'm gonna marry Mariah.
Yeah.
That one I pretty much felt good about the whole time.
Yeah.
And I have decided to smash Ariana,
All
which is
right.
weird because I don't really care for her.
I am so shocked right now.
I don't know. I don't know. There's something.
There's something
There
is
sweet about her. You know she
something.
smells good.
Well, I just think. I think smashing her might actually be a good time.
Yeah.
I think she would. She would
I think
probably
she would
be a
have
lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
And then it's like a
giggles
ghost.
and
Yeah.
fun and like,
And
oh my god!
bubbles
Like, I
and-
think
yeah.
it would be a cutesy smash.
This is hard for me because I'm not particularly a fan of any of these women.
Yeah.
Same.
That's
Interesting.
right. Addie's not-
Interesting.
yeah, she's not a Mariah Carey fan.
I'm not either. Really.
So yeah, I'm gonna marry Brenda.
Ew.
Okay.
I just want to sip tea and be your age, Brenda.
Okay.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
Can that be arranged?
Brenda Lee.
I'm sure she could arrange that. She's actually dead, though, I think.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, I don't wanna be that.
Mrs.
That's
Brenda
gonna be-
Lee.
I want to be not that.
Now we know what Addie's
Is she? Let me double check.
I don't want to be under the ground. Yeah, no. I guess I'm gonna have to. Oh my God.
Oh,
I
no,
don't
she's
like
still
either
alive,
of
you
these
guys.
girls. How old is
Oh,
she?
good.
She was born December 11th today.
Oh my god!
Holy crap!
1944 in Atlanta.
I didn't even do that on purpose.
I bet she has the best stories. Maybe I'll marry her.
RJ, you
Oh my
share
God.
a birthday with Brenda Lee.
We're having such a revelation.
Wow,
She
that's
is
so
81
cool.
years old today.
God bless America. Sorry I ghosted you,
Oh,
boo.
that's a
On her
great age.
birthday. How dare you?
I'm fine. You'll be all
That's
right.
right.
hilarious. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna have to smash Ariana and
Okay.
ghost Mariah.
Wow, sacrilegious.
Interesting.
There are a lot of queens out there clutching their pearls after that decision. Sonnies, what are you going to do right now? You got to put that in comments. Who you're going to smash, who you're going to marry, who you're going to go. So I know we got some Mariah haters out there. I love you anyway, nonetheless. Mel, what time are we back tomorrow?
You guys want to meet at 9?
Let's meet up
Let's do
at
it.
9.
Sunny's 9 a.m.
Who's coming to studio?
Oh, I don't remember.
It's Inspo with Ashim tomorrow.
The band's back together.
Sonnies, hit that share button. We need all the shares that we can get right now. We love you so much, and we are going to see you later tonight on the tasting tours. Bye, babies.
Button up, baby.
Yeah.